Hello everyone and welcome to another great stream here in Goryos MTG. Today is Modern Day and we are playing Eldrazi Tron. And not many changes from the last list. I just love this deck. Still on Abstergo Entertainment. I have seen that some players have played Cabernet, which is not terrible against Prowess, for example, where your main goal is to resolve Sire of the 7 Deities, and if they consign it, you are in a tough spot. That's an option. Linder, thanks for the follow. Then for the rest, it's quite the usual list that I've been playing without Fleshraker. I think the card is great, but not amazing. It gets just killed all the time. Then in the main deck we have in the flex spot some Vexing Bubble and Disruptive Flutes. There are like 3 spots in this deck list that you can fill with whatever you feel it's best. Vexing Bubble, Flutes, Chalices, a 4th Dismember. Trinispheres is also an option. You could play main deck Torpor, which I think it's not really worth. But always just cards that you like. Secret Gamer. I really love the way you stream Kitty Bob. Would love to support for more. Yeah. Sounds like a lot like spam. Yes. Say the truth. Yes. For some reason, I don't have the card preview window. Okay. Now it's... Okay, here we go. The 3rd Dismember is too much. I like the 3rd Dismember. Probably the 4th Dismember is too much, but it's okay. I think I'm liking it. I would like to play a 4th spot removal, but they're also bad. Like Spatial Consortium, Dismember, Warping Will. All those cards are so medium. So I'm currently just with this. So let's just start the league, and that's it. So Vexing Bubble is there against Affinity and Prowess, while the Disruptive Flute is just a decent card. Round 1 and against Arjanino. No lands, so that's a mulligan. Here at the play, we have Temple, Mine, Command. I like this little combo. I think I'm gonna put down Sire and hope to draw something big. Again, they have Karn, which is always the best big card. Putting back the Sire is bad. If I draw Labyrinth, Spirobluff, Canal. What's this? Storm? Probably Prowess. Prowess doesn't play this, if I'm right, because it's not a mountain. Go. Is it Murktide? Yeah, seems like it's Murktide. I'm no hurry right now. They are holding counter spells, so I play Abstergo and Mindstone. Okay, this resolves. So we are currently Blood Moon proof and Magus of the Sea proof. Okay, that seems like Affinity. Hormone Script. I don't care about that card. Midrange Bubble. They could play another 0. Explosives. Sure. And that means Kappa time. Kappa time. They have another 0? No. I can kill the Kappa. Now with a small trick, Scries, Creates. Karn goes to the bottom. I will wish to draw a land. The Border of Destiny. So this is Dismember. Play the ward. The classic 5 mana Dismember to play the ward. I would have loved to draw a land here. Now they could play another Kappa. Explosives. And that's our next Kappa. If they play Kappa, they cannot hold up Kappa, yeah. And what's this? Embry. Embry is very strong. Eldrazi Temple. 3/7. This gets rid of Embry and puts a blocker. I guess that's good enough. Kappa is a very strong card. So we exile with the Embry. And now if they have a land, they could play a construct. They're not putting up a construct. Probably should put up a construct. Alice Dust is good. Yeah, that's one of the reasons we play double Alice Dust. So that's a 7/7. So cast, draw 2. Or I'm not able to 8/8 to get bridged this turn. It's quite sad. I need to draw a land. That's 8. Okay. So I think there is not much to do here. That's an 8/8. Kappa, Focused. Those Focus are 2 cards. Kappa is 1, 2. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I get Focused, can they play Kappa if I flute it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If they... Okay. That's a bit of a gamble, but I guess it is what it is. Kappa Cannoneer. Go. Yeah, it doesn't change much. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if they crack the bubble and didn't draw an artifact, I will be able to play this. But 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this exactly the triple kappa. The third doesn't do much. Any artifact will have done the same. We should have played the Thognut Seer earlier. The Boros is a weak card in this matchup. Ugin is a bit better because you can play a spell and pay after it. And Chalice of the Void on the place are also good. So I guess this is gonna be. We have a quite decent hand. It's a fast card. We have some Dumping Sphere in the sideboard. That's probably the best card. The past this matchup was easy, but Kappa changed everything. Even if you land a card, they can Kappa it. Okay, they're gonna Needle. That's fine. Mindstone, go. Saga. Okay, and Knights. I don't care much about this Blood Moon. Do you play on playing some more Premodern? I want to play Premodern on Friday. Here I play Karn. This is gone, so Karn gets, I guess, explosives. Yeah, they have Blood Moon, but we don't care much about that. Yeah, this is a matchup where if I had the waste in the sideboard, I will bring it in, but I don't currently have it. Another Saga, Shadow Spear that can't be equipped. So here's a Kappa. So we will be Bridge Gamers, Snaring Bridge, and Explosives for 0. So this now kills Mox and Midnight. Explosive over Filigree Silex. Yes, playing 2 colored souls. I like Explosive over Silex. Midnight goes. What's this? The good thing is they will have a hard time getting a single to stupor. I'm gonna transform the map. So if they want to do something to the map, I'm fine. Pinnacle Emissary, I guess, sure. 1 token. They have 2 tokens or just 1? If they are able to put a second token out, could be troublesome. No. Okay, just 1. Okay. 1 is fine. 1 literally trades with my Karn all the time. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could crack Kappa, but I think that's not. I could crack Blood Moon, but this unfolds the Sagas. So I'm just gonna let this get countered. I don't want to destroy Blood Moon when I have 7 mana on board. Destroy Bubble, add colorless, exile target creature, and target price cries, and put a token. Still not on the kill Blood Moon plan. Yeah, that's the reason you keep the Ugins. So now this game should be over quite fast. I have double colorless. Thanks to my spawn, I have also double colorless. Oh, now destroying Blood Moon does something, but I'm just gonna draw Liquid Metal Quatting, play land, and my opponent concedes. Okay, yeah, Blood Moon got nothing on me. On the play, I'm gonna cut Chalice and put in another Devourer, even if it's medium against Blood Moon. This sadly doesn't stop any of my opponent's triggers. Creatures entering. Also, Kappa will not trigger from tokens or Emissary, but from the rest of the artifacts it will. So yeah, still on this plan. There's a world I will play a third Oli's Dust. Card is just great in current format. Swamp, Dismember Karn, bad against Blood Moon, bad against a lot of things. We're gonna slow. Okay, yeah, this one has Tron. I'm gonna put down Labyrinth. No Emissary yet. I draw 7 drop. Okay, what's this? Munitions. Munitions is a strong card. They make a token. And now, do they have more stuff? This is the big question here. Not yet. Also no Rebuke mana. Okay, I have double colors. Here I'm trying to game for 3, 6. Okay, if I play another artifact, Emissary. Okay, what does this mean? This means probably Kappa. Kappa Cannoneer. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is Kappa, plus of kicks. This can be dangerous in the future, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now they get Kappa anyway. It's gonna be a very fast Kappa. They played most of the cards after it, so not terrible. They shoot at me with the mana. Okay, Tower of Power. Tower of Power allows us to play Mind Stone and another Mind Stone. Now we have double colorless plus Tron. They have one card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Saga. Saga is also very strong, but I think we're able to beat it. 18, 18. We're currently at 10. What's this? Pinnacle. Tronland will be great. Thognoth Seer. They have Consign. They didn't consign my map on turn 1. The problem here is if they have Consign or any counter spell, I'm cooked. I'm gonna play this for 8. They can throw everything at my Thognoth Seers, but that's fine. Obviously, it would have been better if I cast Ugin, but now they have 2 artifacts. They're gonna shoot my Thognoth Seer. They're shooting me. Okay. They're shooting me. I'm good. If they're shooting me, I'm good. I play the land. Attack with Pinnacle. The tokens. Still wanting a Tron land. Not that needed, but this is a kappa for a lot of mana. Okay, they want to put lethal on board. They're missing, I think they're missing mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They need to tap more. Okay, kappa. Another token is made. Now, so, okay, this is not easy. So here I can Ugin, destroy weapons, I guess. Then 6, 9. This makes 2 tokens. Kappa. I'm gonna draw a card. Swamp. Kappa makes this unblockable on Emissary. And Claws of Gigs get named. And I pass. So they have 5-5, which is gonna be a 6-6, a 7-7. They could kill my Ugin. If I would have drawn a Tron land, okay, they cannot shoot. Klaus is named. That's what happened, like, wrong with this. Prefer Tron? I prefer Tron. Currently, probably Ramp is a bit better because of the rise of of Boros energy, but just they put up a construct. I will have to draw with Mind Stone. I'm also been thinking of cutting some Thognoth Seers of the deck, but I don't know what to fit instead. Like one Thognoth Seer less. The format is not that combo-ish anymore, so you can live with one less Thognoth Seer, but there is nothing I would like to play instead. Maybe playing some Chalices in the main deck. I don't think more Sires. Oh, okay, they bounce my flute. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, they attack at me. 5, and they have 4 mana to just kill. Yeah. They drew Sink into Stupor, which deals with my flute. I could been able to survive at least one more turn, which probably didn't get me anywhere. I don't know. That game was close. Yeah, probably it's time to play 3 Alice Dust. It's good against Boros, Jeskai, decent against Prowess, decent against Affinity, good against Zoo, good against Yawmoth. Yeah, maybe it's time to play more Alice Dust. Cyrus also against Boros. Cyrus decent against Boros, but not great. Like, just decent. There is a lot of issues with Boros because they could play a big Galvanic Discharge into the Sire. The biggest problem about Sire is you don't push their life total, so they can always play the ward. So getting to 7 energy is easy. Also, doing something like 4 damage with Ajani and Galvanic Discharge has happened quite often. So it's not like an amazing card. Also, Thraben Charm kills it on one spot. They don't play many Static Prison anymore, but still some play 1. So it's a nice card to win the game, but not to stabilize. So Side is, for example, great against Prowess if it resolves. Breaker of Creation. Breaker of Creation is a very bad card. So why you will play Breaker of the Creation if you have Sire? The card is so medium. Starting it cost 8, so yeah, you play it and get some life, but the card is much worse. You're good usually against energy, you win with Ugin and Alice Dust. Those are your 2 big cards in this matchup. Ugin is usually game. Like Ugin and be able to cast some spells after it is great. So run 2 against bad the most. So we have a double labyrinth, no big cards card, like Outlord. I'm gonna mull this. I'm on the draw. I'm gonna mull. Having Tron is better, like I said. Just having a 5-hand Tron hand is so much better. Guide of Souls. Hello, Alice Dust. There are some Blood Mons, but whatever. Hope to not get killed on turn 3. Ragavan. That's a nice plains. The Warrior of Destiny gets exiled. Okay, I'm gonna try to dodge Blood Moon this turn. I could play Labyrinth into Alice Dust, but I think that's not a great plan. Ragavan, more energies. Okay, yeah. Them dashing Vexing Babel. They can't play Vexing Babel. Then just dashing turn 2 and turn 3 Ragavan. Vexing Babel gets played. Sure. They probably have some Galvanic Discharge. Not Seer. This is gonna eat Galvanic, but I don't care. Classic Multi 5. Get you draw a card, then you Flage Ragavan. I don't care about those. I'm gonna exile Flage. Aurelio. They Surveil. They put the card on top. What are they putting on top? Ocelot Pride. Sure. Iron of Glory. Exert. 3 energies. I'm gonna put the counters on something on Guide of Souls. I'm fine with that. Here I'm gonna exile and make a token. I make a token, then this gets exiled. There's a bit of a waste of Costless Command, but it stops the damage income. Alice Dust. Everything explodes. I play a land for my turn. They have Thraven Charm and Plains and Flood Strand. I need to put some Sun's effects on. They're probably drawing with Vexing Babel. Maybe surveying first. This Ajani? Okay, yeah, sure. So that means I need to get Tormod Script with this Karn. Karn, they have to crack Vexing Babel. Oh. Yeah, right. They have Vexing Babel. Good. I would have fought in my Vexing. Thanks, chat. So then I can play the Stone Brain. This gets rid of all future Flages. They have main deck Blood Moon, 1 Blood Moon in the main deck. Pyromancer, 3 Voice of Victory, 1 Lightning Bolt. So Flage goes. And I don't have Thundering Titan today in the sideboard, right? The card is not great currently. They put Arena of Glory into the graveyard. Yeah, strong Thraven Charm. This Lightning Bolt my card. I have more. I guess Ugin is good enough. Hard to deal. Wins the game. Draw a card. Mind Stone. Not trigger. But this triggers without any targets. Is just... I'm gonna play Thognauts here first. Look at my opponent's hands. What are you holding? Ajani and Thraven Charm. So Ajani goes. Karn gets played. Gonna draw. I reveal the card. And it's gonna be... I guess Torpor Orb is a good one. Or... So how they win this game? I guess with Seasoned Pyromancer, mainly. Ballista. I will not get Ballista. Here you have to get a card that they don't win. I think Torpor Orb beats Seasoned Pyromancer. Ultimate. Okay. My cards cannot be cast for free. That's something So I will have to do some stuff. Exile those. This becomes a creature. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. No, not this one. This one. Exile target creature. Unscry. Yeah. I know. That's what cards come down. Boros loses. They have 1 Blood Moon. Vexing Babel is not a great card. We can bring in Torpor Orb. Disruptor Flute is decent, not great. Usually you don't side in many cards. You only bring in cards if you have bad ones. Like probably Torpor Orb. Disruptor Flute is decent, not like amazing. Not serious, not great. Orb against Flage. Yeah, it's bad against Flage. It's good against the rest. They also tend to board out some cards. So I don't know. Is there any card? It's good against the rest of their deck. It's bad against Flage. I guess I'm gonna bite that bullet. Yeah, Flage is a card. Then Flute better. Flute is also medium. Purple Orb on turn 1 is very strong against Ajani, Seasoned Pyromancer, and a lot of cards. It is a very fun stand with the Devourer. So yeah. One day they will ban Flage. Flage should be resting in the ban zone with Uro. Ragamonkey. I guess Ugin is the card I want the most. Ugin, Temple, go. We could get Blood Moon here. Also this command. That's one of the reasons I would like to play a 4th Dismember just in this matchup. I wish to have another removal that is great. One here. They could make a dragon next turn. 1, 2, 3. They missed a land drop. I'm gonna put Devourer underneath and then probably exile. I didn't sell Mana Tides. We exile Ragavan, make 2 tokens. Exile target creature, you create tokens. Okay, if they have a land, they can play a Charmal. That's another Ragavan, or it's a Discharge. Ragavan, sure. So Ugin will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have to cast Sire to put Sire underneath. Turn 3, no Tron, Ugin. Okay, go. Now they can play a Charmal for 2 if they have it. Most Boros lists are not on Charmal lately. I think we win. Arena of Glory. Okay. Exert, Haste of this. Clarion Conqueror. Clarion Conqueror not great against the Ugin deck. They attack Ugin, sure. I'm gonna play Torpor Orb, exile, Clarion, and they concede. Yeah, for Ugin. On my Metafry profile, you will find all my competitive Magic the Gathering content. You will get deck and sideboard guides, articles with ideas and analysis, and even the decks I will be playing in my next big tournament. I offer one-to-one coaching sessions to help take your game to the next level. Following is completely free, so hit the subscribe button and keep up with everything I post on metafy.gg. So we're here for round 2 against Haruki Special. This says they are playing Goryos, but maybe not. Sadly, we don't have a 7-drop. I'm gonna mull even if this hand is somehow strong. Okay, this hand is a bit better. What's better to put down? And between Map and Ugin, other option is Labyrinth and play the Map to get there. Probably I'm gonna play Vexing Babel. If they're on something like Affinity and not Goryos, this is a nice card. Maybe they have Force of Negation. Force of Negation on Vexing Babel is strong. Marsh Flats, what is this? Toxis or Prismatic Ending by Vexing Babel. That's good. The Toxize back. Do you want to force this? Me playing the land before there means that they are not so forced to Phantom Riddler just to trigger. Okay, I'm fine with that. Dismember. Here I'm gonna wait to see if I draw another Tron land or need to make a land drop. I'm gonna put Ugin underneath. This deck tends to play some Thoxies, so having my Ugin saved, I can double dismember the Atraxa. They probably have a Goryos in hand. It would be great if they play a frog and I dismember the frog and they go all in on the frog and I dismember it again. Another Riddler. 2 mana, cycle. Another Ugin. Okay, I guess I'm gonna get Abstergo Entertainment. That could be good in the future. I'm far away from the Tron, so this card adds colorless, filters mana, and exiles graveyard and gets cards back. So great tool against this matchup. Against Labyrinth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not gonna put anything underneath it. They're probably surveilling. Force of Negation. I'm pretty sure they have a Force of Negation in hand. So Faithful Mending. So they will be discarding. They discard the Traxa. Maybe I just hit the panic button now. March and Ephemerate, sure. And it's not March, it's Wrath of the Skies. I'm fine. No Riddler. Gonna play this. Gets mine gets played, so we are again. Mending gets played from the grave, and now they discard double Atraxa. Okay, I'm gonna crack Abstergo now. I get double Atraxa from them, and that's probably worth. They could have another discard, another Atraxa in hand, like probably not Frog, but maybe another Mending, another Atraxa, but yeah, chances are low. I think I have to crack here is that from now on, my opponent is gonna tank my mana if they do this. And I will have to hold up Abstergo plus 3 mana against 2 of my opponent's mana. And that's a hard thing to do. Plus, if we play that waiting game, they will need to... They can just draw into double Goryos. What's this? They're playing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's a Riddler. Yeah. Are you gonna force this map? No. Okay. If you don't force this map, I'm gonna get Tron. And with Tron, I'm gonna throw my Ugin into your force of negation. This resolves? You have a resolvers? No, it's not resolving. That's for sure not resolving. They still have an... Okay, Psychic Frog. They still have another Riddler in exile. Yeah, those... It's very hard to see what cards are exiled forever or exiled and being able to play. Hi Deimos, what's going? Frog. Okay, that's just a frog. I'm gonna dismember this frog. Let's see how much they commit. They will need to commit 3 cards. You have a WhatsApp? No. No, I don't have it. So some Ugin on frog. Now from now on, we will have hard time losing. They don't have the third force of negation. They're also playing some consign to memories. Sure. Okay, another force of negation. Rebound goes nowhere. Phantom Riddler. So... Okay, Karn gets drawn here. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Missing 1 mana to do something huge. This is mana positive. If I get a tower or I get an Ugin, Alice Dust. Okay, not the best cards in the world, but still probably good enough. I could play Alice Dust here, which deals with this, but probably not worth. Draw tower, play Karn, get Cityscape. I could have another Ephemerate. I think they don't have, but maybe they have it. Too troublesome. Okay, we are leveling the Cityscape, and next turn 1, 2, 3, 6. Psychic Frog does nothing. We could discard. Okay, maybe Psychic Frog does something. But for me, that frog has no haste because it will be lethal. 7, 7, 14. Okay, they Goryos, and now they can draw. They got the combo. They could discard the Traxa and reanimate it. Still doesn't beat me, but now I will have to fight. It escape leveler. Okay, yeah, sure. What's your plan there? I can get it back by Karn. They're probably killing my Karn anyway. They should not have more force of negations. Traxa, yeah. They have another Goryos or not? Goryos, the Traxa. I go to 2. They reveal some cards. Solitude, Mending, not much. Solitude. What are they keeping? Maybe I should have just stay still and pass a turn and then Kozilek the next turn. Ephemerate, Solitude, Godless Shrine, Teferium, Preordain. Ephemerate goes... Those... 1 goes at me, 1 goes at my opponent. Okay, now they kill Karn. They could draw a bit more, but... Ephemerate Atraxa, sure. No. They have Teferi to Bones Bridge. So, what is my opponent revealing? Goryos, Delta, Atraxa, and Teferi. Those are the cards they kept. Yeah, things get triggered. Teferi gets discarded. Mending gets discarded. That's a card I didn't know about. Atraxa gets discarded. Delta gets discarded. And the last one, Preordain. Okay. So that I know about, those are the cards. Devourer of Destiny. So here, they cannot get double Atraxa. So maybe playing Devourer is better than anything else. I could just play Kozilek's Command. And that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, 10, 12. 12 means I can Ugin. I'm probably just fine by playing Devourer on Atraxa. 1 frog, 2 frog. And now I can exile frog, and some cards from the graveyard. That's a plan. The other plan is to exile, this is to 5, exile frog and surveil into Karn. I have some Karns left. Maybe I should have casted Kozilek. I did this in the wrong order. They are 1 Atraxa, 2 Atraxa, 3 Atraxa. So they only have 1 frog left, killing me. So if I exile frog and exile frog and Atraxa, Mending, Goryos, Solitude, Riddler. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay. Now we are on a plan of them needing to win with their solitudes. They have 1 solitude. They have 3 solitudes left and 1 frog. That can be done. Not gonna be easy. Very interesting game. Okay, this doesn't work. They have to tap real mana. Okay, they're blinking. They're doing this, blinking the solitude, which doesn't do much, but whatever. You cannot. This card doesn't tap for anything. This token is very nice. So Teferi, they can draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4 Atraxas. 1, 2, 3, 3 frogs. They bounce the solitude to their hand. Nice. I'm gonna play Mindstone and just cycle it. I think I'm gonna probably win by decking them. Okay, not anymore. What card do I wish to have? 3, 4, 5, 6. I get solitudes. I'm gonna get the solitudes out of their deck. Okay, they have, like I said, okay, also 2 Riddlers. They're gonna draw 2 Riddlers, Ephemerate, 2 Riddlers, and 1 second frog. They have a Greenland? Yes, but it's a tapped Greenland. Okay, go. Teferi Plus. They did draw 2 cards with this mending. Sure. They play Frog, they play Riddler. Riddler, draw a card. Watery Grave. Okay, another Riddler. This gets warped. Okay, I'm 23. They have a 3-turn clock. So yeah, they add by deck out. That's a plan. Loot. Vexing Bubble is not good in this matchup. Dismembers are also quite bad. Torpor Orb is nice against Atraxa and stuff. They usually tend to be able to deal very easy with it. Okay, that's gonna be my sideboarding. This stops a bit of the Riddler Duke. Okay, we have Tron. We'll have to fight through some consigns. Sewers. They put a consign. They need to be missing land drops. I'm gonna keep Karn. Karn is always great. You want to force this? I would have kept Tron over Karn, but okay, yeah. They kept the 1-lander. Yeah. As expected. Yeah, there is no reason to put a consign into the graveyard if you have the land. Okay, they're gonna play a spell. This could be a frog. Frog, sure. Orthos Power Plant. Go. Power Plant. I'm gonna play Torpor Orb. This stops Atraxa party. Also the Riddler party. So now I guess I play another Torpor Orb and a Mind Stone. Okay, the first, that means that this is some needed stuff. I'm at 20. So this is good against Riddler. This is good against Atraxa. They attack me. I'm fine. I would like to be able to play double spell, but whatever. They're gonna draw some cards. Now they could have a consign. They play the weakest card and also the known card. They could consign this, which is fine. 4 mana, I can play Karn. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing a Tron land to be able to double spell or a 7-drop. What's their plan? Lufos, thanks for the follow. Awesome negation with Atraxa. So in fact, Torpor Orb did things. One question. Right now, it's okay to sell or open chest. Right now, I think it's selling better. It's always the same. If you... Okay, yeah. Double force, double consign. If you are needing play points, then it's better to hold them. Also to open them. You need play points? Open the chest. You don't need play points? It's probably better to sell them. That's most of the time the thing. But if you like to sell chests, this is a good time. They are in the highest point in the last 2 years. Supporting against Consign to Memory. Yeah, Consign to Memory. Yeah. The problem is, what will happen if the format will not have Consign to Memory? That's a Riddler that doesn't draw a card. Now they can't discard another card, and they draw 1 with this. That means they draw 3. Okay, sure. Okay, I need to draw another big spell. Torpor Orb not being great, but being decent. Okay, oh, here, that's a play. I can get Abstergo Entertainment. That means that Abstergo is a 7 mana spell, 3, a 6 mana, and then it will have 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna naturally draw. If it's better, Mind Stone. Okay. Not better currently. Consign is a strong card. I don't know how big of a problem would it be if it doesn't exist. We play a Scry. I'm gonna Scry a lot and kill Frog. I could discard 2 cards and then draw a bit more with. So I have a ton of mana. So draw Thought-Knot here, draw Karn. This is 4. Okay, go. I don't think Tron decks will be that strong, but the consign cost being just the colorless, the replicate is very, very strong. Another Frog. Preordain. Oh, okay, sure. Draw 2 cards by putting both on bottom. So land. I don't have consign, but whatever. 4. I need to have 11 mana. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, sure. Oh! I forgot about Thought-Knot Seer on. Okay. Thought-Knot Seer doesn't trigger because of 4, 5, 6, 7. That's bad. You really think that in Modern without Consign Tron will not dominate? I think you can beat linear decks without Consign. Also, you can play other kind of cards that are very good. That was bad. Gonna get Bridge, which is not an amazing card, but will be good enough to untap. I think linear decks are just easy to beat if they are too strong. The biggest issue should be that they don't put triggers on cast. That's something I don't enjoy. Okay, they have a shadowy backstreet. And I thought not here that doesn't do anything. Cityscape Leveler. This takes Riddler. I'm gonna get Abstergo, which is not usable this turn, but it will be the next one. Next turn I can get back Ugin. Ending. The good thing is Torpor Orb stops Atraxa. So they can Goryo Atraxa, but this does nothing. Kill that. Abstergo, Ugin, 3, 3, 6, 7. Ugin Frog. Do you have another consign? Do you want to discard something? No. Okay. What's this? Force of Negation? Surveil? Force of Negation on my Ugin? Not something that bothers me. And now we untap. Yeah, great cards. Those Thought-Knot Seers, draw cards. I'm not gonna play this Labyrinth here. Godless Shrine, draw, attack for 4. There's still only game 2. What is this? Liquid Metal Coating. This. Go have your Undercity Sewers. Probably I should. Okay, we won the round. That was strong. Round 3 against BR1. And we have one hand that does nothing. That means we take our best mulligan. Okay. Seems like this hand is better. I guess this. So let's see what they are playing. March Flat. This is another Goryos deck. Esper Blink. Boros Energy. Boros Energy. Boros Energy. We have Sire. We have Karn. We have Ugin. Okay, this game might be just a race. Race about 2 things. One is Blood Moon. The other is us being dead. Here, if I draw any 3 or less mana artifacts, I'm not gonna cast them. Just to make Ugin a bit better. That's not a Pyromancer. That's a Blood Moon. Okay. That was one of the games I didn't want to play, but I guess that's life. That's a bit late. Would have been great, but we're at 15, 5. We have 5 mana. Cold Explosives for 1. Ocelot. Players have good cards. Okay, Ajani flips. Okay, that was a very strong showing. If we were on the play, we would have played a big card before they do. And now I think I'm dead. I don't think I have any outs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shoot me. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Yeah, that's been strong. Guide into Ajani, into Blood Moon, into another Ajani to flip. Yeah. Okay, that was fast. Rexing Bubble. This is gonna be it. I guess tomorrow I will update the Eldrazi Tron guide in my MetaFi. So if you are probably watching this video, I think this video is gonna go online today. So when you watch this, probably the next day, the MetaFi guide will be updated. Yeah, the format has changed. Chalice. I don't like Chalice a lot. For me, Chalice is only good if you're on the play and if you get to cast it on turn 1. I think those are trap cards. No So with another land, I could have kept this, but not right now. Okay, flutes. I'm gonna put down flutes. Probably the weakest card. Eldrazi Temple, go. Yeah, we had a great hand, but Blood Moon came to say hi. Could also play a Signet in the deck. Not crazy to play another Talisman in the deck to be a bit more efficient. Here we can raise price. Yeah, what are they doing? Surveillant, go. I think I'm playing a land or not. Exile target creature and make a spawn. Not here. This plays around Manatite if they have it. Charmao. Okay, I'm gonna take one Charmao. That's... My opponent is full on Blood Moons and Charmaos. So next turn... we'll have it good to play Torpor Orb there. I drew it one turn late. They have another Fletch in the graveyard. So let's see. This 2 mana Charmao. And then they have a Fletch that doesn't trigger. I don't know. Charmao kill probably my Temple. Yeah, Charmao is such a strong card. No hasty. What are they killing? Tower or Temple? Tower, okay. That's decent for me. So I don't care about them drawing a card. Yeah, they draw a card, but I don't want to get raised. Okay, Torpor Orb. Could have played the Swamp last turn. Well, would have not changed anything. Now they will probably play the Trap Fletch. That stays on board thanks to Orb. They also want to do it maybe with haste. They can do it with haste. Just okay, like that's a clock. But hasty Fletch, yeah, I know. Gonna deal with Costless commands. With that card, they're probably just gonna shoot my enough Glory and Fletch are cards. It makes no sense. They lost 3 life, 3 damage by doing this way. Okay, Ugin is great. I make 4 tokens here. That means that Ugin comes down, land gets played, exile, and make tokens. They could play a Charmao, they could play another Fletch, or 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. What is this? Another Fletch from hand. Okay. Mind Stone. What do I want? Probably I have to take it anyway. Those are a lot of Fletches. I draw a card. And this is a blocker right now. So if they have white, red, if they have Mountain. So they can't Fletch kill this, kill Ugin. But they don't have the last Surveillant. Okay. Now they can do both. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now they can get hasty Fletch, hasty Charmao. Okay, maybe they misplayed. They misplayed because they don't have the red mana now. So okay, they mispay it for this. I sacrifice this. And do you have a Galvanic? No, they have Mountain and Charmao in hand. Okay, yeah, that was a mistake for sure. If I don't have Pride. Where did that Mountain go? Oh, they already used both Charmas. Sure, Alice Dust. So I'm gonna draw with this. Okay, I thought they had the second Charma in hand. This kills this. This kills this. I play Alice Dust. I'm at 23 and I don't think I'm dying now. Triple Fletch. Triple Fletch is a thing. So here I'm gonna try to get near Tron. Oh, okay, that's bad. I took the wrong Tron land and I drew another one. Stergo, Mind Stone, sacrifice, draw a card, yes. Karn. Okay, my opponent concedes against Ugin and Karn, the Sacred Brothers. I have a lot of dragons. I'm gonna keep like this. This is a turn 1 Torpor Orb. I'm gonna keep this. Might be bad against Fletch, but good against Charmao. Also medium against Blood Moon. But I guess you get what you get. I'm thinking, then 1 to 6. Ragavan can be strong. Mountain, okay, that's Ragavan. Attack with Ragavan. I take 2. Urtha's Tower gets exiled. A 7-drop or an Eldrazi Temple is probably our best draw. Even if it's a combo with Thaunatsir, just putting a blocker in front seems legit. So next turn we could throw a Karn in. Like a Blood Moon. I don't know. Ragavan 16. Eldrazi Temple. That would have been the draw from last turn. Lindy, thanks for the follow. double reds. If you want to play a Charmal, you are missing 1 more mana. Where they are my Torpor Orb? That's bad. This is very, very bad. Okay, now they are Charmawing. I think this game is over. Johnny. Okay, yeah, I can beat a Johnny. That's not a Charmal. Okay, Karn Poker. And not even the best spell I can cast this turn. Season it. Yeah. Okay, they will be attacking for 2 with the cat. But for the rest, they don't have anything else. Surveils. 2 damage. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's 3 damage. I'm not gonna block. Ocelot Prides. It's gonna be, I guess. Go. Oh, they will want to attack into a Johnny, into Karn. This makes them another token. Best draw probably it's another Ugin's Labyrinth. Okay, that's an easy block. They put some tokens, but I don't care. They kill Karn. They play another land. No more surveillance for them. Dismember. Does Dismember change anything? I think no. Dismember could change things later, but not yet. Now we have a way to deal with a Johnny. They don't have more surveillance. No, they don't have attacks because I can just block, kill. Depends what they draw. There are some scenarios where I attack with everything. Block here. What are they doing? Okay, they have that. Throw up Galvanic. Would probably have blocked the other way. I don't kill the card if that happens. So okay, let's see what you have. Did you bluff? Did you really have something? If you exactly drew Galvanic Discharge, I might be in trouble. Not like infinite trouble, but okay. So you want to save damage. They do have Galvanic. Yeah. Okay. They get some tokens. 2 cats. Would like to draw a land. Okay, that's a land. This gets explosives that I'm not gonna cast yet. I go to 8. 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to 2. Flage can be a problem. Flage is gonna be a problem, but okay. If this Flage, okay, yeah, they always top deck what's want them to top deck. Okay, sure. Okay, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage. 10. That's 3. So my Dismember does nothing now. Okay, I have to take it. And have some draws that get me out of this. Yeah, that was exactly the card I didn't want to see. Terrific. That was literally the best draw. Not the best. I go to 2 and they have a Flage. Some tokens get made, yeah, sure. Okay, so map means Tron, but Tron is not something I can deal with. I can Devourer here. Would have been in good shape if not for that Flage. He had Xaxis to bring it back. So I can deal or with a good big card or with a small card. Even if I Alice Dust, they will lose the Ocelot. So I think I'm very dead. Devourer, that uses all my mana. If I drew the natural Ursa's Tower, I had a chance. If this was just literally Ursa's Tower, I could devour the Flage and explosives. But yeah, map was decent last turn. I think there is no exit here. Devourer there, die, Flage. I need to be able to play 2 spells. Ugin would also be if I had instead of Karn and Ugin here. Set of 4 cards. If I had an Ugin, I could Ugin into play map, play explosives. I think there is no exits. Devourer, kill, Flage. Yeah. That. My opponent had to draw Flage. I could draw a lot of bad cards. That's why I keep invoking the cards that I don't want them to draw. If I had a land the turn earlier, I could have played Karn and Dismember, or Ballista and Dismember, or yeah. So that was close. The first game I could just destroy it. And if someone wants to subscribe, there in the chat you have the link on how to easy do it from your phone with Amazon Prime, and it's easy to use it. Okay, next game. Last round against Acelerando 440. They say they play Is It Prowess? Okay, we have on the draw a turn 3 Tron into Ugin hand. can be slow. There's a bit of tension between map and Dismember, but this seems more like Prowess deck. I'm gonna play it slow and play Dismember there. It seems like Jeskai Blink. Could be Prowess with Ragavans. Okay, that's Su. Kabu. Sure. They're playing about the list with Sowing Miko Spawn. I tested that deck a lot and never like it like that. So here I plan on playing Kozilek just to block Ragavan with Dash. Sure. Draw this card. Flage. Exile. I'll put a token. They could Leyline Binding my token. I started wanna challenge. Yeah, anything can win. But just I'm not a huge fan of that. So okay. Ragavan gets backdashed. I'm gonna play map. And now this turn I'm able to Ugin the Kabu. I will go to 11. They don't play Tribal Flames anymore. Sometimes they play 2 of them, but that's not something happens. Let's see. If they discard a card and fetch and play a Flage, I think I'm in decent shape. They discard a Draco. So they want to put up, what's this? Another Flage. Okay, then that's good for me. If this is happening, I get Tron, Power Plant, Ugin, triggers there. I'm gonna make mana and play Disruptor Flute on Flage. And pass. If they do Leyline Binding, I'm okay with that. I can play another. I'm gonna play this and cycle and pass. There's a world where they Leyline Binding my flute and I cast another flute on Flage. Door Creeper, Draco, sure. Probably here I'm taking Consign to memory. And now I play Ugin, trigger on Leyline Binding. That means I will keep an Ugin even if they have Stubborn Denial. I keep this one. Draw cards. Ulthas Tower. They will need to start attacking here. I can also Kozilek's command. Okay, they are attacking me. Okay, seems odd, but I'm fine. Maybe they have a Leyline Binding. Oh, Mindstone. Cast Mindstone. Exile nothing. Draw card. Sire gets played. I still have 4 mana, 1 mana floating. They're at 14. They could Leyline Binding something, but probably not good enough. So, opponent, what are you doing? I can instant speed, kill something with Ugin. Okay, they concede. So, Vexing Bowel goes, Disruptor Flute comes in. The rest of the cards are just medium. This is not a matchup where you want to overboard. The deck is already decent. So let's finish with a positive record. And the Boros game was so close. Okay, we have Tron, Devourer, things, Leyline. I think Leyline is not a great card against this deck. That's a classic card I will sideboard out. We don't have a Consign. Right now, Devourer, Expedition, Ugin's Labyrinth. I'm gonna take Ugin's Labyrinth as insurance in case they deal with my map. It's a 2 mana land, which is always... That's... Oh, no more mana. I guess it's Devourer. This could be Ragavan. Okay, yeah, sure. Exile and Scry. Don't need a token right now, but I will wish to have more lands. More lands is always welcome. I'm gonna play Thought here. See what's up. Stubborn Scion, Dumping Sphere. So I'm taking Dumping Sphere. That's all the hate, but yeah, classic one lander with all the hate. Okay, now what do you want to drop? Yes, sure. Map, Tron, Eldrazi Temple, Mine, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So don't need any of those. Mindstone. Land gets drowned. They're attacking. I'm fine. 16. They're fetching. Okay, they're fetching for all 3 lands. Okay. Cabo, yes. But Cabo's not gonna be an Evangelion that fast. The Warrior of Destiny. Eat Leyline. Primo, thanks for the follow. I make a beard. Okay. Still Leyline gets eaten. And now for 7 mana, I cast my 7 mana, 7 things. Eldrazi. That's probably winning the game. Okay, yeah. First strike, trample, sure. Huh. They drew a Leyline Binding. Not the worst. I have here a Devourer ready, but Okay, here, distract, trample. So this is a trample. I'm gonna block the not the one that doesn't trample. This saves me some damage. They could have a consign, and that would be bad for me, but I guess it is what it is. The Warrior of Destiny. It's the leyline that has Sire underneath. Mindstone and another Mindstone. Go. I should have attacked here because this plays around another leyline binding. That was a mistake. This would have put them to 7. That means that they didn't leyline binding me, but we got a bit lucky, or at least not punished. And we got a 3-2 with the Eldrazi deck. I want to make changes to this. I'm not enjoying all the Thognut Seers. I would like to play another Alice Dust. And I also don't like Rexing Bubble in the sideboard a lot. There is also probably the waste is probably needed again. How many decks? What is better to have? Boros, Jeskai, Amulet, Affinity, Domain, Su, Goryos. So the Swamp is not that needed. You could maybe play the Waste in the main deck and the Swamp in the sideboard for Void Mirrors. Cut this. So this. I've also been thinking of playing a Talisman instead of the Vexing Bubble, just to get more ramp. Probably this is the best one, or maybe the green one, because it says that we could be playing. So maybe we could play something like this. A bit more mana. Probably I'm trying this next. Seems decent. Unless that is such a strong card right now.